I'm going to try to state briefly a question, a historical question that has me absolutely mystified. Now we know that most of the languages of Europe have a common origin. Not just the languages of Europe, but over 100 languages of northern India have a common origin. And this language, this common origin, which is hypothesized, was a language called Proto-Indo-European. So the question is, who spoke it? That's the first question. And they've reconstructed a great deal of it by taking the different language roots. So what are the languages that are descended from Indo-European? Well, I'll just name a few. Slavic languages like Russian and Polish, Germanic languages like the Scandinavian language and German and English, Celtic languages, which were all over Europe before Julius Caesar, Latin, Greek, which are separate branches, and a number of Indian languages. All of these had a common, I'm simplifying, all of these had a common origin. And now they're guessing where it was. Scholarly opinion has centered on the grasslands north of the Black Sea and Caspian, like 6,500 years ago. There was a group of people who spoke Indo-European. Okay, so that's part one. Now here's the question. How the heck did they explode outward to all those different resulting languages? Were they marauders? Now, I believe that they're looking at genetic evidence, and the mothers were found, but the males branched out, coming out of the grasslands all over Europe and way down south into India. Why? What gave the language that momentum to divide into all those separate languages? What gave it the strength and power and force to colonize so much of the countryside? What was it in the society? We don't know. They've reconstructed a lot of the initial words. For example, they know that the word for horse was equus, almost like the Latin word, and they have a lot of other words that have been inferred backward from the existing languages. But what the heck was it that drove those languages so far and so long? Was it conquest? I believe the DNA studies show that the maternal DNA, the empty DNA that's in our, whatchamacallit, mitochondria, that was in place, the various places that the language went, and the Y chromosome, which is the male inheritance, that was what spread out. So if I have that right, many males speaking this language went and imposed it on many hundreds of thousands of people. Why? How? How did they do this? What the heck happened? Thank you.